Hi guys, Matt again today for you. So, we've spoken about before in previous videos, okay, receiving skills, receiving under pressure, particularly from the ground. We're now going to look at ways to receive the ball under pressure in the air. Okay, there's going to be times where if I'm a striker, the ball's going to come into my chest, going to come into my thigh. I'm going to have a defender very, very close to me who's marking me and trying to stop me playing. It might even be a case that I have it as a midfield player, as a wide player, any kind of player where opponent's going to get close to you. You need to be able to deal with this and be able to take your touch away from them into greater spaces. Like we said on previous videos, all we really need here is a wall, just again to be able to gauge it and get that contact. Again, the wall is very strong. If we try and push the ball over, in a game it's going to be a foul, but this ball's going nowhere, okay? So you're going to be used to your body bouncing around, being strong, getting your body out, being strong here with your arms, using that as protection, using that as support, as balance, okay? The wall's going to be a very, very good way for you to get used to receiving it under pressure and moving your body accordingly to deal with the ball. Again, be careful not to hurt yourself, but just use that wall as a little defender to be able to bounce off and to be able to play with too. So, we're looking here, the ways to receive it from the air, like on previous tutorials, okay, we can look at our thigh, we can look at our chest, we can even look at our head, okay? So again, I'm nice and tight here, our defender's very, very tight to me, I'm side on, I'm making sure my front foot is where I'm receiving it to keep the ball away from that defender as much as possible, my back foot here, my closest foot to him, my furthest foot away from the ball is what's going to allow the defender to get the ball, okay? I'm trying to keep the ball away from him as far away from him as I can as possible with using my front foot receiving skill, which is far away from the defender and close to the ball. So I'm side on again, I'm tight, okay, the defender's close to me, comes in the air, I can now control it, I've got my arm out to protect myself, I can take my touch away, and I can head somewhere else without that defender being able to even see the ball. Again, I'll show you again once more, off the other foot now again. So I'm tight, okay, the defender's tight to me, I've got my body in. I'm not pushing, I'm not fouling, I'm just being strong, and I'm letting that defender know that I'm there, okay, whilst protecting myself, while protecting the ball. Bad defenders, they will try and fight you, they will try and push you. If they do that, it's a foul, okay? Don't be a bad striker, don't be a bad attacker, don't foul them, don't push them, but don't be afraid to be strong and use your body as support when you're under pressure. Again, it comes in again, I'm receiving it, I'm tight, okay, with the defender. Notice again how there I received it off my front foot, I've got my arm in the care, I'm leaning, I'm not pushing, and I'm just protecting that ball, getting it down, so I can then shift my first touch and I can go somewhere different, okay? You haven't got to control the ball first time. It might be a thigh and then a lace, like we spoke about on previous videos. Next one again. Very, very similar. So our back's very, very tight. Our back's literally against the wall, okay, against the defender. We're tight again, we've got our arms out to protect ourselves. Our defender's gonna be tight to us, touch tight, pushing us, whatever. Again, if they push us too much, it's a foul, we can go down, okay? Not that we'd encourage diving, but try and make sure we're here and protecting ourselves with our body shape, with our gait. The ball can now come in, okay? As the ball comes in, I'm now off my defender and I'm here and I'm chesting the ball and I'm controlling it and I'm ready to go and play. Each time, even when I'm controlling the ball here, my arms are out, I'm protecting myself from that defender and I'm stopping them getting their feet around to win the ball. As soon as the ball's on the ground, I can then go from here to here where I'm side on, I can then feel them, I can then stop them getting me and I can take my touch somewhere different away from opponents. Okay, I'll show you once more. So we're here again, we're nice and we're heavily marked by a defender. It comes in, I'm off, I control it. Again, notice how straight away as the ball went off my chest, I'm then going from flat to side on, where I can then protect the ball, I can shield it, and I can take it away from opponents into better space for our teammates to then go and score. Last one now again is with our header, okay? So our header, there are a range of ways we can do it. It might be a flick on, we might flick it over, we might flick it into space, or we might be able to control the ball overhead and then be able to allow our teammates to go and play. So again, we're very tight, we're heavily marked. The ball comes in, I can see my right side of the midfield player making a run, I can see my left side of the midfield player making a run. It might be a case that it comes in, I'm protecting myself, my arms are out, I'm side on, I'm getting loose, okay, I'm making sure that I can feel them, I'm protecting the ball. We are not going to give the ball away in this situation, guys, okay? So it comes up, it's here, and I can just flick the ball onto my teammate whilst keeping that defender at bay and whilst making sure the ball gets to my teammate as fast as possible. Next one again, I'll show you once more. Comes in again, so this one, other side now, okay? Comes in, defender's marking me, the ball's coming from my left side, it's centre back, my left side midfield player's making the run, okay? Or for me it is, alright, where they're making the run, I'm a striker. Comes in again, I'm being marked, I've got my body shape side on. Comes in again, I can just pop it out and allow my teammates to run into space without the defender getting it and without us losing the ball. Another way as well, this is very, very advanced now. And again, this is where the balls come up to us and we're looking to really hold up the ball, okay? Like with our chest control, trying to hold the ball up, even our thigh control, even our foot control, okay? There's going to be times in the game where it might be the 90th minute where we're winning the game and we're being asked as a striker, even a midfield player making the run, to receive it under pressure and to hold the ball and to not lose it, to allow our teammates to pressure up and to allow us to stop them from scoring and allow us to have time to recover from the onslaught that the opponents will give us when they're winning. So again, we're looking, it comes up high, okay? It might be a case that I can just come off it, control with my head, my arms out again straight away, and I can then take my touch somewhere different. Again, the main focus is, guys, when we're being marked, heavily marked, we're trying to get ourselves side on if we can, with our elbows out, okay, with our arms out. We're not pushing, we're not shoving, we're just using our body as a shield, as a protection from the defender to look after that ball. Again, don't receive it off of your back foot, try and receive it off of your front foot. Keep that distance between the defender and the ball as big as possible. If it's a case where it's the last minute, where you're being heavily marked, okay, defenders are around you, they're not even allowing you to kind of switch and move, the ball's being thrust up to your chest. If you're side on and thrust up to your chest, it's harder to receive it. So again, we're a bigger service, we're a bigger target, comes up to our chest, up to our head, we can be strong, we can be firm, okay? As the ball comes in, we can bring it down, we can control it with our head. As soon as the ball comes off our chest or our head, we then switch back to our side-on motion, where we're then protecting our ball, we've got it on the ground, and we can then go somewhere different to allow our teammates to squeeze up, okay? That was our receiving under pressure from the tutorial.